Repair, located at 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
Give them a call at 701-258-6308.
The team of mechanics at Lauer Auto can take care of any problem your vehicle is having. And when you do business with Lauer, you can be assured you're doing business with a pro Second Amendment America First repair shop. There are plenty of other auto repair shops in the Bismarck-Mandan area. But why take a chance at patronizing a shop that might not have your beliefs at heart? Make no mistake. Lauer Auto is your pro Second Amendment repair shop. When you talk to the guys at Lauer Auto, don't forget to tell them that you heard they are a sponsor of Guns and the 701 and that you appreciate their support of our pro Second Amendment, pro North Dakota live stream and podcast. That's Lauer Auto Repair, 701-258-6308.
701-258-6308.
Located 309 South Washington Street in Bismarck, North Dakota.
When you want it done right,
Go where lemons go.
Kalen's Auto Service, owned and operated by Kalen and Misty Foss, lifelong locals with over 25 years experience. From modern rides to classic restorations, they can handle it all. Top quality work, fair price, and honest hometown values. Located just one block south of Highway 12 on 6th Avenue West in Lemon. Kalen's Auto Service, serving you with all your auto repair needs.
For the best gun gear for every and any situation, Little Angry Man Arms LLC has you covered. Top-notch guns from top-name brands like Winchester, Glock, Sig Sauer, and Ruger to essential extras from Magpul's, Streamlight, Hollow, Sun Optics, and more. Little Angry Man Arms LLC have everything to make your shooting adventures a success. Visit littleangrymanarms.com today and gear up for your next big hunt, competition, or home defense. Don't miss out on our exclusive deals. Little Angry Man Arms LLC, based in Trail City, South Dakota, your ultimate hunting partner.
At Horton Laser Craft, we believe in the power of personalization. Whether it's a cherished memory, a special occasion, or a unique gift, our custom laser engraving brings your vision to life. Our expert craftsmen and state-of-the-art technology ensure every piece is a work of art. From personalized decor to one-of-a-kind keepsakes, Horton Lasercraft makes every moment unforgettable. Horton Lasercraft is owned and operated by a local veteran and his wife located near Thunderhawk, South Dakota. They provide custom laser products at a reasonable price, and their turnaround time is fast and efficient.
Custom board cutting, glassware, decanter sets, mugs, assorted stainless steel jewelry, assorted tags, decor.
At 2 a.m. and can't get back to rest? Headspace can help. In fact, just 3 weeks of Headspace is proven to help you sleep better, so you can feel your best all day long. With sleep casts, guided wind downs, calming soundscapes, and quick tools you can use tonight, better sleep is closer than you think. Because better nights mean better days. For a limited time, get better sleep with 40% off. Visit headspace.com. Sleep, finally.
What's up, Foos? Main event Jey Uso here from the WWE. When it's just me between matches, it's day one-ish. And that means it's Chumba time. With hundreds of casino-style games and new titles arriving weekly, there's always something fresh to try at Chumba Casino. The daily boosts make it even more fun. And have me about to get them all during my downtime. Ready for a fun way to chill out and enjoy a few minutes for yourself? Let's Chumba.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T's and C's. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
This is Jana Kramer from Wind Down with Jana Kramer. We've all been there. You're trying to get dinner started or just need 10 minutes of peace to finish a phone call. You want to give your kids something to do, but you want it to be good content. Well, that's where Lingo Kids comes in. It's an app for kids 2 to 8 that focuses on pure interactive joy. It turns their time into an adventure when they're exploring and playing in a safe space built just for them. You get a moment to breathe, and they get an experience they're actually excited about. It's the kind of win-win every parent needs. Lingo Kids, everything kids love. Give your kids the play they love. Download the Lingo Kids app now on your phone or tablet, and it's free.
This Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Venture X Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that the first ever U.S. women's national soccer team was formed in 1985? A group of 17 women trained just 1 week before traveling to compete in the prestigious Mundialito tournament in Italy, marking the first time a U.S. team participated in international play. With Venture X, enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit. Plus, you can earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
KFYR 22 Guns to the 701. Clay Peterson, obviously top of mind at the moment. As long as we're going to talk guns, the shooting in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, ODU, Old Dominion University.
Yeah, and I'm sick and tired of seeing a certain faction of the United States, or coming here illegally or legal, seem to do this. We had this happen, and then we also saw the attack on a Jewish temple, all by the same quote religion or cult, as I like to call them, but we won't mention them. But this guy here, 36 years old, Muhammad Jalala, or whatever his name is, who cares? He was part of the National Guard.
Don't sugarcoat it. Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, he's assumed room temperature, so that's the only good thing about this whole deal. But he served from 2009 to 2015, and it's unclear, how this all happened. They claim he was radicalized, this, that, and the other thing. But then I seen another report on this guy when he come in that he actually joined the guards so that he could get close to the ROTC classes and pull his jihad off. I mean, he's got videos out there saying it and doing it. It's nuts as far as this guy was even there. He attacked these guys basically in the name of, whoever they worship. It's not the same people we do, that's for sure. He was convicted in February of 2017 of essentially selling material, it sounded like kind of sensitive material, to ISIS and feeding it to them. That's how the FBI arrested. Remember, this happened in 2016 under, President Trump 45, someone who actually had a handle on things in his administration. Gets arrested, gets convicted, supposed to spend 11 years in prison in February 2017, followed by 5 years of supervised release. So 11 years plus 5 of supervised release. And along comes Biden, and in the last year of his presidency, his administration released him. This guy shouldn't.
But nobody's going to bother putting that. They'll get your list of Trump pardons and stuff. When that time comes, when his lame duck, era comes, and they'll slice and dice and put that under a microscope. But you're not going to hear any bad stuff about Biden with this guy getting let go, who should never have been.
Right. Served 7 years in an 11-year sentence, and remember, an additional 5 years supervised probation. Yeah, and Biden lets him go. And this guy actually, he said that he had expressed that he wanted to carry out a Fort Hood-style attack. I mean, he planned it. He knew what he wanted to do. And it looks like the court documents revealed that he had watched online lectures, made a trip to Africa, met with ISIS members. I mean, wow. And this guy was in the National Guard in Virginia. This is what happens when you don't vet people properly. And
at the trial, he apologized to the court, the military, and the people of the United States and said, every time I see atrocities that ISIS commits, I'm disgusted by it because I know this is not what I want to be a part of. Hello, can you say lip service?
Well, they're allowed. I don't know. I'm probably a strange individual because I like to read what my enemies.
Well, you're a strange individual. There's no doubt about
that. I read the actual Quran, which I don't recommend. It's a horrible book.
Then why did you read it?
What's that?
Why did you read it? I mean, do you have to do meth to know it's bad? Or can you just take everybody's word for it?
I have to know what the enemy's doing, and that's their book. To me, that's what that thing is horrible. It's not a holy book. It's nothing. It's a piece of garbage. But in one of their pillars, they're allowed to lie, and it says it in there. Just put it in plain English. They're allowed to lie to the infidel, and if you can't convert them, well, we know what they're supposed to do. We see it played out all the time. This is the problem with it, plain and simple. And that guy got up there and lied. Of course, he's allowed to by their, quote, religion and cult. But I just love the fact, did you see how the FBI, when they did their press conference, confirmed it and said that the best part is the students subdued him and rendered him no longer, and she goes, alive. I don't know how else to say it. That's a heck of a way to do a press conference. No, the fact that the students stepped up and took care of this guy is great. The sad part about this, though, is that the person that got killed is the instructor, Lieutenant Colonel Brandon Shaw. He served in Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, Atlantic Resolve. He won Bronze Stars, was a Senior Army Aviator Badge recipient, Combat Action Badge, Parachutist Badge. The guy has a list of awards and commendations because he was such an outstanding member of our military. And then he took this job being an instructor. Just a stand-up guy. I haven't been able to find out, if he was married, had a family. I assume he does, but I don't know that for sure. But the guy was not the kind of guy. I mean, he goes through, serves our country, saw combat, comes here to instruct other fine young men and women to serve our military, and then this guy walks in and, takes him out. It's kind of, it's sad. The only good thing is that the students took action. And this 36-year-old commie, he's now assumed room temperature and good riddance. That's kind of a happy ending of the week.
And what's with wanting to target ROTC? They're not exactly setting policy.
Well, I imagine a lot of it is, I didn't go looking, but I imagine Old Dominion University probably has the same stupid laws or regulations and rules probably disarm everybody, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you if they do, but I imagine they do, which makes soft targets. And nobody loves a soft target more than a terrorist, kind of guy like this.
Thanks for not saying what popped into your head and having your filter on this morning. That helps.
I try to keep that G-rate. I try not to do that as a whole anymore, but I'm telling you, that's what the guy is. And now he's definitely not meeting his how many virgins.
I was gonna ask you, I guess I lost track. Is he one of those that gets the 72? Where did the math come in on that, by the way?
I have no clue.
How did we manage to get? Well, first of all, you don't. There's the scene from Family Guy where we're playing Magic the Gathering. Do you want to join us? I mean, there's a reason they may be, because nobody in the world wanted them, so they ended up in heaven. How did they all get there so early? And the math just doesn't work.
No, and when you follow a false prophet like that cult does. You're probably not going to be very happy when your end comes. It's just not reality. So,
I mean, if there was a place where women outnumbered men 72-1, I'm thinking we would have found it by now, and men would already be there and goof up that math.
Yeah, well, it's like everything else they preach. It's all a lie.
Well, there you have it. Clay Peterson goes to the 701. Oh, we got lots more coming up.
KFYR 550.
Friday edition, Clay Travis, Buck Sexton show. We will take you into the weekend with the absolute latest on Iran, the price of oil and gas, and ongoing battles in the primary. What should we expect? What do you need to know to head into the weekend? And hopefully we'll have some fun as well. It'll be the Friday edition of Clay and Buck. Make sure you come hang with us.
This morning at 11 on KFYR.
It's Mitchell in the Morning, KFYR 550.
Coming up on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report, presented by Proceed. Montana State University Extension says this winter's warm, dry conditions could influence fertilizer decisions heading into spring. And termination. is one of the most important steps into managing cover crops. Those details next on the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report, presented by Proceed, coming up next.
There are a lot of black-hided Angus bulls on the market, but not all are registered. Why take that risk? Don't gamble on unproven genetics. Invest wisely with registered, powered by Angus bulls. Backed by the power of data of the American Angus Association and 80 million data points, registered Angus bulls give you confidence in your buying decision. Look for the registration number. Buy the power. Buy registered Angus bulls.
KFYR.
Well, if the wind didn't blow you away yesterday and into the nighttime, it was crazy windy, the roar of the wind, and that has greatly diminished now. We have a temperature the next couple of days here, today, tomorrow, around that 30 mark. We're going to cool off for the latter part of the weekend with daytime highs only in the teens, overnight lows, single digits. We could see temperatures back into the mid-50s by mid next week. Montana State University Extension says this winter's warm, dry conditions could influence fertilizer decisions heading into spring. Soil fertility specialist Clayne Jones says that most of Montana is abnormally dry or in moderate drought, with parts of the north-central Montana in severe to extreme drought. Much of the region east of the divide has received less than a quarter of the normal precipitation since January, while the temperatures have stayed well above average. Jones says that dry soils generally slow nutrient release, though warmer weather may have offset that slightly. Phosphorus, potassium, and sulfur levels haven't changed much since fall, but nitrogen is more variable. With cold soil temperatures and limited moisture, Jones expects spring nitrate levels could be similar to the tests of last fall. Given high fertilizer costs, low commodity prices, and poor soil moisture, Jones recommends conservative nitrogen rates and scouting early for nutrient deficiencies, especially nitrogen and sulfur. Termination is one of the most important steps in managing cover crops. Ending growth at the right time helps capture the benefits while preventing pest issues or the cover crop becoming a weed. The Midwest Cover Crops Council recommends terminating as early as possible to keep backup options open. Most growers end cover crops about 2 weeks before planting, at planting, or shortly after. Herbicides remain the most reliable termination control, especially when plants are small and actively growing. Winter kill is another low input option if species like oats or radishes are used, though some may survive mild winters. Mechanical tools such as tillage, roller crimping, or mowing could also work, but timing is critical. Growers should ensure crops that are at the right stage to avoid letting them set seed. And the American Farm Bureau Federation is officially opposing the proposed $85 billion merger between Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, warning that it could leave farmers with fewer rail options and higher shipping costs. Farm Bureau's analysts say that the deal would further limit transportation choices for agricultural shippers already facing tight margins. The two railroads want to form the first coast-to-coast freight network covering 50,000 miles across 43 states. Shareholders have approved the plan, but the Surface Transportation Board ruled the initial application incomplete. A revised filing is expected soon. Farm Bureau says higher rail costs could ripple through the food supply chain and ultimately raise consumer prices. Agriculture accounts for about 20% of the U.S. rail tonnage, and Farm Bureau argues fewer independent rail networks increase risks for time-sensitive farm shipments. Have a great weekend. This is the Dakota Farm and Ranch Report presented by Proceed. I'm Shannon Dean.
KFYR, your ag authority.
Binge listen this and all your artist stations, plus any song from our library of millions of songs, all ad-free. Get your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access. You'll love it. Don't be basic, be extra. Start your free 30-day trial of iHeartRadio All Access now.
Get the fastest local alerts and accurate 24/7 forecasts with WeatherBug. It's easy to use and provides real-time customizable alerts so the weather never takes you by surprise. Plan every day with confidence. Download the free WeatherBug app from the App Store now.
Flag football is exploding, and iFlag is leading the way. As the Guinness World Record holder, iFlag hosts premier flag football tournaments nationwide for boys, girls, high school girls, and adults. From first-time players to elite competitors, iFlag delivers top-level competition, unforgettable experiences, and a community built around the game. Ready to be part of it? Join the movement. Find your tournament and learn more at iflag.org. That's iflag.org.
Warning. This product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Hey, it's Velo Plus. Here to debunk the conspiracy, less is more. Total lie. Why? Because more is more with Velo Plus. More flavors, more strengths, more comfort. Discover the nicotine pouch with more at Velo.com. That's VELO.com.
Underage sale prohibited. Velo Plus is a synthetic nicotine pouch product. Website restricted to age 21 plus. Copyright 2025 MBI.
Celebrate your unique story with Pandora Jewelry, crafted with meaning and exquisite artistry. From sparkling lab-grown diamonds to personalized engravings and heartfelt charms, Pandora offers endless ways to express what's in your heart. Pandora's rings, bracelets, and necklaces are so fun to mix, match, stack, and style. Every day is a chance to be love. Let Pandora Jewelry remind you that love starts with you. Shop in-store or online at pandora.net.
This sports spotlight is brought to you by Capital One Venture X Card, founding partner of iHeart Women's Sports. Did you know that 2 new expansion teams will begin play this year in the National Women's Soccer League? The 2026 season will see the league expand from 14 to 16 teams, with Boston Legacy FC and Denver Summit FC kicking off their inaugural seasons in March. With Venture X, enjoy easy-to-use premium benefits like a $300 annual Capital One travel credit. Plus, you can earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Fire.
Fox News, I'm Therese Crowley. They're confused, and we know it. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth calls Iran increasingly desperate.
We know the new so-called not-so-supreme leader is wounded and likely disfigured.
At today's Pentagon briefing, saying we will show no mercy and that today will yet again be the highest volume of strikes over Iran. President Trump tells Fox Radio's The Brian Kilmeade Show.
We've already damaged them so badly it would take years for them to ever rebuild. And we're going to be hitting them very hard over the next week.
CENTCOM reports 4 U.S. crew members died after their KC-135 refueling aircraft went down in Iraq on a combat mission, not by hostile or friendly fire. Heroes all, says Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. The price of oil trending lower, President Trump is temporarily lifting sanctions to let countries buy Russian oil stranded at sea. America is listening to Fox News.
KFYR, your news authority.
No matter the occasion, snack time should be easy. That's why Skinny Pop Popcorn keeps it light, airy, and endlessly delicious. Skinny Pop is made from just 3 simple ingredients, delivering an irresistible taste without being complicated. Skinny Pop's simplicity allows you to freely enjoy as much popcorn as you want. Just open the bag and enjoy. No overthinking, no tough choices. When it comes to snacking, Skinny Pop just makes sense. Deliciously popped, perfectly salted. Skinny Pop, popular for a reason.
Whether you're a homeowner creating your dream space or a pro managing multiple projects, discover a new way to shop at Ferguson Home, where great ideas become stunning spaces. Visit FergusonHome.com to explore the best selection of bath, kitchen, and lighting products. Or book an appointment at one of our showrooms where you can experience products firsthand and get personalized expert support every step of the way. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home, where it all comes together. Shop top brands like Monogram or find your local showroom at FergusonHome.com.
Raise the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an Enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
You ever wonder how far an EV can take you on one charge? Well, most people drive about 40 miles a day, which means you can do all daily stuff no problem. Go to work, grab the kids at school, get the groceries, and still have enough charge to visit your in-laws in the next county. But they don't need to know that. And the best part, you won't have to buy gas at all. The way forward is electric. Explore EVs that fit your life at electricforall.org.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast.
A winter storm watch is in effect from tomorrow morning through Sunday afternoon, but ahead of that, today looks to be much colder and rather cloudy with a high of 30. Those clouds hang around for tonight with a low dropping to 21 before that snow gets underway for tomorrow. It's a breezy afternoon in store with a high of 31. Know how it really feels outside with AccuWeather's real field temperature? Download our free app or visit AccuWeather.com. With your AccuWeather forecast, I'm LaTroy Thornton.
8:41 and 21 in Bismarck. More with Guns in the 701 and Clay next.
The delicious peanut buttery goodness of peanut butter M&Ms is just the thing for moments when we deserve a little added comfort.
Like treating yourself to the massage chair after your flight is delayed.
Or going off camera during a boring meeting. Just remember to go on mute, too.
Or sharing a hug after a long day. Bring it in, little guy.
Who are you calling the... Ow! I think you just cracked my shell. Peanut butter M&Ms. It's more fun together.
Drew McIntyre here from WWE. Wielding the Claymore can be a life of chaos. When I'm not dominating in the ring, Chumba Casino is how this warrior takes a wee break. With hundreds of online social games and new weekly releases, there's always something fresh to try. And those daily boosts, next level. Even my free time feels like Valhalla. So when life feels like a battle, kick up your feet, have some fun, and let's chumba.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T's and C's. 21 plus. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
Nice walleye. Minnesota Gold right there.
This is the first restaurant in the world that strictly is decolonized menu.
Oh man, that's good. It looks like the ocean.
It's not that cold. It is that wet though.
Discover what makes Minnesota the star of the North at exploreminnesota.com.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Spring Sale and get 35% off paints and stains March 13th through the 23rd. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Click the banner to learn more. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
People don't listen to radio ads. While you're driving or making a sandwich, your subconscious pays full attention. So relax. Let it take over.
Sunday makes yard care simple with a custom plan based on your soil, climate, and yard size. No pesticides, no harsh stuff.
Custom Sunday lawn plan.
Order today and get your
Custom Sunday lawn plan.
Ready for the season ahead. Sunday, a smarter, healthier yard.
If you want something done right, you do it yourself. That's why you change your own oil. You wouldn't trust your engine to just anybody. So go with the full synthetic motor oil you can trust. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum offers engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. So do it right with Pennzoil Ultra Platinum. Stock up now at Walmart. Pennzoil. Long may we drive. Limited lubrication warranty for lifetime engine protection. Other conditions apply, including enrollment and receipt requirements. See pennzoil.com/warranty for full details and terms.
844 KFYR Guns of the 701. Clay Peterson's here. Dakota Mornings with Michael Bell after 9 with the Odermans, Becky Gallion, Deidre's Dates and Dates, and Ron Ness all coming up.
Yeah, I got to throw this out here. We got to say hi to our buddy Leon because he made the comment. He goes, "This must be that toxic masculinity I hear so much about."
Leon is such a cool dude. My life is better for having met Leon.
You know, last night when I was doing the show, he was out there. We got talking coyote hunting, and he says, I want to bring my boy out there. It's like anytime. So I'm looking forward to getting Leon out here and trying to call in some of them song dogs and, you know, give him a freedom seat right in the face. You know, go ahead and eliminate him.
So some of the stuff, we'll see what we can get through here. U.S. Senator Mike Lee introduces real constitutional carry bill in the Senate for the first time ever.
I love it. Mike Lee, he's out of Utah, he's a Republican, but he actually introduced the National Constitution Carry Act. It's called Senate Bill or Senate Resolution 4013, if you want to go look it up, anybody. And it will eliminate the concealed carry permit requirements, fees, and penalties for gun owners who are, of course, legally allowed to have one across the nation. Now, this isn't new legislation, Todd. This has been introduced many times in different forms. I don't know how far it will really go. You would think having a majority in the House and a majority in the Senate, and of course President Trump would sign it. He has said this many times. We still have on our side, Democrats we know are commies and are not going to vote for it. It's that simple. I can say that, and it's the truth. On our side, though, in the Republican Party, unfortunately, we have soft, squishy establishment rhinos that side sometimes more with the Democrat Party, especially in the Senate. And that's the problem. And that's going to be the holdup. I think they could probably get it pushed through the House, but I really don't see this making it through the Senate, especially with that 60-vote threshold. And it's probably symbolic that they're doing this, but I really encourage everybody, if you live in one of them states where you've got your soft, squishy Republican senator, call them, and some of them guys are up for re-election. We see Cornyn. Cornyn would be a guy out of Texas who probably wouldn't vote for it, but he's in a pretty brutal primary challenge right now, Brandon Herrera, and I'm telling you, that's going to be an interesting runoff here coming up in May. So we might pick up one vote there. I think this is a great idea. It's a constitutional right. It's been introduced many times. It's time to pass this thing. 29 states already have a form of constitutional carry. That covers 150 million Americans estimated. It could even, I'd say it even probably covers more, but I can't think of a better way to start off the 250th birthday of our nation as to pass this bill and basically restore our constitutional right to carry across the nation. So I would love it, because you're going to see a lot of them blue states probably challenge it, which I imagine would work its way through the court if passed, and it'd get to the Supreme Court. They'd base it on Bruin. It's basically going to be a constitutional right under historical use, and that will really cement it then forever. So I'm all excited. We'll see how far it goes, but we got to get it through the Senate. That's going to be our hurdle right there, is in the Senate, unfortunately.
Clay Peterson, Guns of the 701-848 at KFYR. Virginia's going to be in the microscope for quite some time, given what just happened over at ODU. Their legislature passed a bill banning sale and purchase of assault firearms and magazines over 15. Wow, where did 15 become the number? But
I know. Now it's 15. It used to be 10. They keep moving that number pretty soon. I'm telling you, these guys, what happened to Virginia? I got friends out there just as you do. And I mean, Virginia, that's the state where NRA headquarters is at, in Fairfax, and you get stuff like
maybe
this.
Not for long.
Well, they might not. They might move. We'll see.
I feel like everybody else will move to Tennessee, given the tax situation there. And
oh, my
so
goodness,
much else.
Virginia. Yeah, what that governor's been doing, that's crazy. But Virginia Senate Bill 749,
look what they elected as governor. My God.
Oh. Well, they got the same problem we're seeing even in the Dakotas. You got certain areas, about 2 or 3 in each of those states, that are dominated now by leftists. And it's like a plague. It just keeps spreading. And we got to stop that. Anyway,
you got New York City, you got Virginia, you got Seattle.
Yeah.
You almost had Minneapolis with that. Ugh.
Almost. Yeah.
Close.
But I imagine that their governor is going to sign this bill. It's made it through both houses, the Senate and the House. It prohibits possession of firearms or purchase and sale or transfer of certain firearms defined by assault weapons. So here's how it's defined. I had to go. By the way, their website is horrible for navigating to find the information you want. Imagine that. Assault firearm, this is their definition, means any semi-automatic center-fire rifle or pistol which expels single or multiple projectiles by action of an explosion of a combustible material and is equipped at the time of the offense with a magazine which will hold more than 20 rounds of ammunition, or designed by the manufacturer to accommodate a silencer, or equipped with a folding stock. So that's pretty much going to cover essentially any semi-automatic firearm in the state of Virginia, especially if it has a threaded barrel. If it has a folding stock. I've never understood the folding stock thing. I can buy a pistol. Essentially, a folding stock kind of makes, it takes that out of the way, and you can fire it a little bit like a pistol in a way. It's just insane unless you used to weld it. We saw that in the assault weapons ban when it came out in 1994, I believe it was. And it did nothing to change anything. And again, they're trying to blame, if you went and watched any of the testimony, they're kind of blaming all these shootings that take place. Well, there's no more shootings taking place than there really ever was. They just report on it 24/7 now, so it seems like a lot. And it's not reported accurately. But I'm telling you right now, if it was such a good idea, these things are taking place right now, like the one we just saw in Virginia. That person already broke the law, so that didn't really help, did it?
No.
He walked in there. Murder is against the law, but according to the
is
leftists,
speeding. How's that working out?
Yeah, people don't care, right? And if your intent is to kill somebody intentionally and just be that cold-blooded evil person, they don't care about this. They'll go get the gun they want. They'll go get the magazine they want, and they will completely ignore what they're passing. All this does is control the people who live in the state of Virginia who are already law-abiding. It's an infringement on them and nobody else. Criminals, by definition, break the law, and they're going to break these laws as well. It's just, I just don't get it. I really don't. And in the House, the Senate only passed 21-19. The House, though, their version went 59-35, so they got problems in their House. But and of course, they're touting that, but we made grandfather exceptions. It includes that government agencies, law enforcement, members of the armed forces, they're not affected, of course. So government, of course, isn't affected.
Well, of course not.
Individuals who lawfully own affected firearms and magazines prior to July 1, they can keep them. That's okay. And you can, the king has granted you so that you can let them go to your heirs, too. Isn't that nice of them?
Time for one more before we got to go. Wyoming, helping make young women more safe. Good job.
Yeah, Wyoming leading charge again, and I love it. I'd love to see those same changes take place in the Dakotas. Anyway, right here, if you are under the age of 21, and this will go into effect July 1, I believe, signed into a law on March 7th, you can now get your concealed carry permit in the state of Wyoming and carry concealed if you are 18 to 21. All that does is, everybody, it gives the rights back to young adults in that state that they already possess. By law, you're defined as an adult at 18. Of course, you got the commie. Her name is Beth Howard. Found out that they call her a gun safety advocate. No, she's with Moms Demand in Action, Tommy, and she's got a history of this kind of stuff, saying that it's going to make it more unsafe, which has happened nowhere where this has been tried. And it's just another way to try and control people. But if you can send our men and women into battle at the age of 18, they can be drafted, they can be put into the armed forces, they can see action, combat, then I think we can give them the right to defend themselves in their home states. And that's what this comes down to. That's what they kind of said if you go watch some of the testimony. And, of course, Wyoming has some of the best Second Amendment protections in the country. So kudos to them. They did a great job, and I'm happy to see that in our neighbor over here to the west.
If anybody's worried about, we can't allow 18-year-olds to have guns because they may shoot a bunch of people. You know what? If a 15-year-old can say, I don't care about the 18 thing, because if they want to shoot something up, they're not going to care about wait a minute, I'm only 17, I can't do it yet.
We've already seen it in some of the shootings in the past 5 years. Some of them were under the age of 18 or even under the age of 21, which is that time frame where they think they should restrict you more. So, again, it doesn't matter, does it? If they're intent on doing it, they go break the law and do it anyway.
Clay Peterson goes to the 701 on about 8:15, 8:20 or so with me every Friday here on KFYR 550 and, of course, on the free iHeart app.
Absolutely. We get things uploaded on iHeart on the podcast. It goes out everywhere. Go check us out. Get the audio version, or better yet, you can tune into our any of our social media platforms. And, of course, like you said, every Friday right here with you, Todd, and we can't thank you enough for having us on every Friday.
Hey, always a pleasure. I'm a better American for having had you on.
Best podcast in North Dakota. There we go.
Exactly. Yeah, thank God we're doing this here and not in the Twin Cities, because
That's right. That's right.
we'd both have people waiting outside our doors waiting to protest.
We'll catch you later. Have a
All
great
right,
weekend.
take care. It is 8:56.